Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Backyard Garage. Today or tonight, because it's nighttime, I'm working on the wagon again. So I started to think about the steering, so let me get you all set up and show you what I'm doing. Alright, so I have actually been kind of busy brainstorming, trying to figure out what the heck I'm going to do for the steering. This is where I'm kind of at. I needed to make like a tie rod. So here's what I did is I got the distance between the front of the wagon here, between the center of this and the center of that. And then I cut a bar 1 inch longer, and then I drilled holes at exactly the centers, and then one in the very middle. And then let me show you how I'm gonna get that mounted. So the way I'm gonna mount it is I'm gonna go ahead and put this on top of the control arm, I guess that's what you would call it. And then I use one of these screw posts, and what it does is it just makes a post that goes through. This one is a little bit too long, but that's okay. I could probably shim it with washers or look for a shorter one, but it goes through both this piece of metal that I drilled out, and then also down here, let me show you that side. It'll go through like there, and then also there, and then that will be kind of like the tie rod. So let me get this hooked up and I'll show you how it works. Okay, so I got it on, and then as you see, when I turn the wheels, those are going to turn, which gives me the range. Yes, these are too long. They keep popping up because they are too long. That's okay. I'll get some shorter ones. Now, the next thing I need to do is I need to build. I'll probably take some flat metal here, maybe go down and then come into here. And then that should act as the arm for the steering. And then, yeah, so let me think about this a little bit more, and then I'll be back when I got a solid plan. So as I mentioned before, I was going to use these turntables, and my initial plan was to mount this turntable and then put it underneath here or on top of here or somewhere. And then actually I have to mount underneath, and then have the arm mount to that. However, it won't work. When I welded these on, first I tried to aluminum braze them on. However, that didn't stick. And then when I welded it with my flux core welder, it just got a bunch of slag up in these bearings. So this just, yeah, it doesn't turn. So I'm out to plan B. I'm thinking of somehow getting a bushing that will go down in here, maybe a plastic bushing. And then just like I was saying, a piece of steel that will come over and then down, or even if it goes over and straight, that's fine. And I could shim it somehow, but just something so that when I turn the wagon handle, these wheels also turn with it. So let me keep brainstorming and I'll be back. All right, so I'm back and I actually got it figured out. So I ended up having to flip these over and put this in the front here. And the reason being is because, yeah, this is gonna work like this. So there we go, I got my steering. So now I just gotta bend a piece for the handle and then put the handle on, and it should be good to get ready for paint. I will need to get probably smaller ones of these, like I was saying. I'm gonna try to tighten this up a little bit here to see how much pressure I can put on it to keep it still turning and everything. But yep, there we go. I got the steering pretty much figured out. It's just a little bit of fine tuning from here. And there we go. Okay, so I was able to make a bracket. This is what it looks like. And it's gonna go on to the handle like this. And then it's gonna screw in. And what I'm gonna do is, I took this apart already, but this is gonna go in here. I'm gonna weld this onto here, and then that will give me everything that I need. So let me get this welded on and I'll be right back. Okay, I got these welds all done here. There we go. You can see they're not pretty. I just kind of ground them down a little bit just to make it a little bit better. I'm gonna hit it with wire wheel. And then this piece is good to go. And then we can test fit everything together and then start prepping the wagon for paint removal. Okay, so here we go. I got the wagon on the ground. I got it all kind of ready to go. As you can see, it turns super easy. Those wheels are loose. I got to tighten everything in, but it goes, and it seems to be working just fine. Alrighty, so next I got to start disassembling. So let me get it apart. I got to strip the wagon down and then prep that for paint. Alrighty, so I have the wagon all prepped. I sanded it down, I busted off all the loose paint, sanded it really good with 120 grit, and then hit it again with 80 grit, which you didn't see. And then I got this all stripped down, which is the handle. I got these all wire wheeled and scuffed up and ready for paint. And then I also got this all scuffed up, ready for paint. I have these, on the threads so they don't get ruined. And then, yep, after I had it all scuffed up is what I did is I took some of this surface cleaner or wax and grease remover. It's just a surface cleaner. It's really good. And I wiped everything down. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and hit these with some primer just to get them all primed up and ready to go. And then after that, we will be moving to the paint phase. So let me get started. Alrighty, so here we go. We have pretty much everything primed. It's looking good. I haven't got the bottom of the wagon yet. I will have to wait till this dries, then flip it over, and then get the bottom, and then we'll be good to go. And then here's this. The frame's looking great. So there we are. So now, yeah, I just got to wait for it dry, and then I'll flip this over, and I'll get the bottom. And then after all that's dried, then we'll get the paint on. I'm gonna go black with this, and then I got a different color for this, and you'll see it when I spray it. So I'll see you all in a little bit. Alrighty, so I have the wagon all sprayed in. It's looking good. It's starting to dry. Got 2 coats of clear on here. And then the frame, it's got the black paint. And then a couple coats of clear. Same with this. And then the handle and the steering components. So this is pretty much ready to rock and roll. This is not quite dry yet. I just gotta let it tack up a little bit more, or actually dry a little bit more. I don't know if I'll be able to get to it today. It'll be in this video, but I'm gonna flip it over and then I'm gonna paint the bottom side and get that all good to go. So yeah, this is where we're at. This is what we're looking like. Pretty happy so far. This is like a purple. It's metallic. Let me see if I can zoom in and get metallic. There you go. You can see the metallics in it. It looks cool. There is a lot of trash in the bottom over here. Unfortunately, working in this dirty garage, it's gonna get trash. So I don't know. If it were warmer outside, I would just spray it out there, but it's not that warm out. But anyway, here we are. And then also when I'm spraying in here, it's hitting these sides and it's just blowing back in. So it's not perfectly ideal situation to be painting in. But yep, there we are. That's what we're looking like. So let's flip this sucker over and we'll get it painted. Well, I am pretty happy with this. Man, the bottom turned out like a million times better than the inside. No runs in the paint. This laid on pretty smooth. Very little orange peel. Just very little. And it's just, I think it's looking great. Here's the color. As you can see, the great metallics coming out in it. You can see a little bit of trash in there. And I guess, yeah, there's a lot more orange peel in here than I thought. But you know what, for a little kid's wagon, it's not bad at all. I can't complain. But yeah, it's fun. This is a super fun project. I'm having a great time with it. So next step, let's get to putting it together. Alrighty, and here is our final product. I am loving it. I think it looks so awesome. It is so cool. This was, yeah, it's just exciting. So I got a couple months before her birthday, but this is what she's looking like. And then I'll get another picture of the other side here. Here we go. So I don't know, it looks cool. I love it. It was homemade. It was exciting. It was a really fun project for me. And yeah, hopefully she will love it too. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, drop them down below in the comments. If you could hit that thumbs up button, that will be amazing. And then also hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more content like this, just stay tuned and keep watching. I'm sure I'll be building her a bunch more other things or just working on stuff for kids. But anyway, again, thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you all for the love and support, and we'll check you all next time. Peace.